How y'all feel this morning? Good morning. There it is. It's a good morning. Yeah, we ain't standing for no other reason. Yeah, we ain't standing for no other reason. How y'all feel this morning? Ooh, how y'all feel this morning? Come on. Y'all gotta come on in to the assignment. Come on in and gather around the table. Did you hear me? I said we might have to come on in and gather around. I know. I am late. It's 10:25. Yeah. Wow. That's 10:31. Y'all. Ooh. Y'all don't know. You have no clue. Y'all don't know. You have no clue. Did you hear me? I said y'all don't know, and you have no clue how much things be happening and how many things be happening in the earth. And I know it's no excuse for, us behaving in that way. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm gonna have to move and rock from this perspective right here, right now. I don't have no choice. I know I'm late, and I'm gonna make up. I'll make up for the minutes that's going on behind the scene of 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Because my assignment is 9 o'clock. Why I look so dark over here on YouTube? I don't know, y'all. I don't have all the answers. I just don't have all the answers. I can tell you this. I don't have all the answers. And neither will I even try to have all the answers. I ain't gonna try to have all of it. I won't. Maybe I'll light Apollo this morning. Maybe I'll light Apollo. Because did y'all see the title to this session? I just want to know that you see the title to the session. I had to name this session. Why I keep doing that? I knocked the phone down again. Hey, look. What I had to name this session this morning is, and this is all 100% on me this morning. I can't sit here and then, this is 100% is attached to me this morning. The reason why I'm moving so slow, I've been on the go-go. I've been moving, shaking and baking. I ain't have no issues. I haven't had any pains. Y'all know I deal with, gout arthritis. And so this is one of the reasons why I'm on this journey of health consciousness, because I suffered with gout. They diagnosed me with gout in 2016 when I first got here from Miami. And at the same time, they say you got high uric acid levels in your body and all this good stuff, right? And I had to Google, what's uric acid? What do it do? How does it come? What's going on with this uric acid situation? And I've discovered it, and I kind of just know how to maneuver now based on my own personal diagnosis. You feel me? They diagnosed me with gout arthritis. Now I come to find out it runs in my family. And so I've been, bobbing and weaving But did y'all see the title to this particular session this morning? Can you see it? I just want to know, can you see it? It said all it takes is one undisciplinary action. That's all it's going to take. It's just one. Just one undisciplinary action is all it's going to take. I know that my body won't even let me cheat. Ooh-wee. Even when I have a desire to cheat, man. Hey, sir, even when I have a desire to cheat, I be wanting to cheat. Y'all don't think, well, I ain't really, ever like macaroni and cheese. I just never liked it. All the cheese taste. I never liked those little gooey, cheesy taste in my mouth. I don't like all that. So I ain't really never struggled with that macaroni and cheese. So I had an option, get some collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and some cabbage. I know I can't eat cabbage. I know I can't have anything with corn in it. A-positive blood people in the earth should not be eating corn, cabbage, or tomato. And so, I had a taste. And sometimes when you're not disciplined in your taste buds, you allow your mouth and your mind to be the driving force in your palate. You allow your palate to be the driving force, sir. You'll end up like me this morning. Y'all bet not. Hey, look, be better than the thought-provoking specialist that's on assignment. Be better than him. Be better than the intellectual content creator and the health conscious coach. Be better than him. I'm just here as a vessel on my assignment. But I want y'all to be better than me. Because yesterday, was that day before yesterday? Yes. Day before yesterday night. That was Saturday night. I just had a taste for Spankies. Yeah. I had a taste for Spankies. And the most craziest part is I didn't leave here to go there. I was just riding down 20 and discovered, well, I'm like, where am I? I'm in this area. I think I'm in this, well, I'll be approaching this area. Let me stop by Candler Road, over in Decatur, where it's greater. You feel me? Let me go buy Spankies and get me old knives. Y'all ever know them big drumsticks? Y'all remember in the fair in Miami, they had the big turkey drums, the big one, big dookie one. You feel me? Big dookie turkey drumstick. All that meat on the top of it, big, just falling off the bone. Over a bed of yellow rye. You heard me? It's sitting over a bed of yellow rice. And I said, I actually, do you want any sides? And I thought about I knew I couldn't have all the things that I just called. I can't eat the cabbage. I know I can't, but I had collard greens, but I was still scared he might have had something spicy in the collard greens, like every person put some spices in the collard greens. So I kind of like watered off. I said, no, just give me double rice for my side. Just give me double yellow rice. Do it have corn in it? She said, no, it has no corn in the yellow rice. I said, okay, I can have it. No tomato, right? No, ain't no tomato. I'm like, good, then let's go. Let's rock. I said, man, one last thing. Do you have cake? She said, yeah, we have cake. We have the lemon lime. That lemon lime cake. said, yeah, give me old slice. You heard me? I said, give me a old slice of that. I'll take the cake. Cause she's like, you got banana pudding. I know every A positive blood person in the earth should not be eating bananas. Did you hear me? I say A positive blood people in the earth should not be eating bananas. Banana is not for A positive blood people. Yeah. And so at the same time, I know I couldn't get the banana pudding. And she offered me something else that I knew I couldn't have. I said, nah, just go ahead on and give me the cake. I said, y'all got some peach cobbler? She said, no, we don't have peach cobbler today. All right, so go ahead and throw me an old cake, lime, and lemon lime. Now, y'all know, I already know. I done did research. When I tell you I have researched this thing thoroughly, y'all know I close my eyes and talk to y'all mind. Y'all know that. And this morning with my knee feeling the way it do, because it is one undisciplinary action. All it takes is one undisciplinary action, sir. I know you want to get that cigar out the way, Oh yeah, I see everybody posting up now with the big gauze in their mouth. You feel me? I see them. You don't think I see y'all with the big gauze? Yeah, I be seeing y'all now puffing along the way with the big gauze. Back in the days, a cigar, I guess, was a sign of success. Like, saying you sit back, you smoke your big stogie. Back in the day, y'all remember that? I'm about to tell my age when they call it a stogie. But anyway, I'm sitting here this morning because of a one undisciplinary action that I did. And I know better. And I even tried to avoid it. But my question is, why did you even order in the first place to dig the cake out the center between the icing? Am I the only one do that? To dig the cake part, it's normally stacked with 2 layers. And so they put the layer on the top, the ice on the top, the middle, and it's not normally not at the bottom. So I can eat the bottom of the cake. But that middle and that top piece, I know that I have done enough research in the earth at this moment to know that every last icing, I ain't seen a plant-based icing yet. But I know that every icing on the cake has high fructose corn syrup in it. Every icing. I haven't found an icing yet. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong now. I can stand corrected. But I have not found an icing in the cake yet that's on cake, an icing that you put on the cake that does not have that high fructose corn syrup in it. And so y'all know, here I go with the foolishness. Trying to dig, but just to get the cake part from between the icings. Somehow or another, this icing wasn't hard. It was like soft, like they put it in the mic. I don't know. So I was trying to kind of dig out the cake part between the icing, being disciplined, so I thought. But somehow or another, that icing got in my body. Because that one undisciplinary action that I took, I should have left that cake alone. Since you already know it's high fructose corn syrup in the cake or on the icing or in the icing on the cake, why would you buy it? Why did you buy that, sir? I'm talking strictly to myself this morning. Why did you buy the cake when you know that every cake in the earth has high fructose corn syrup in the icing of the cake. So, yeah, I ate the cake. Ooh, from an undisciplinary spot in my mind and in my thoughts. I was undisciplined. So y'all be better than me. As your thought provoker, be better. Make better decisions. I don't know what drove me to the fact that I said, let me just get me a little dessert on the side. You feel me? Give me a little dessert. So after I finish eating my meal, I'll have a little sweetness on the side. Let me tell you something about the sweetness on the side. Ooh-wee. I said I could tell you a little bit about the sweetness that's on the side. Ooh-wee. I can tell you that sweetness on the side. And it started. It kicked in. That sweetness on the side kicked in. Because somehow or another, I was not able to separate the cake from the icing. It had to melt it into the ice had to melt it into the crust of the cake. I'm trying to dig out the center to get the cake part out the center and leave the icing alone. Somehow or another, that sweetness, yeah, through that one undisciplinary action, it got me, y'all. That one action got me. That one undisciplinary action got me. Got my knee so swole this morning. And I'm like, why my knee starting to hurt? Hours later, hours later, the same day. Yeah, hours later, my knee started feeling uncomfortable. I'm trying to stretch it out, trying to bend it. Why is my knee I can't straighten it out and I can't bend it back. Ooh. So y'all be better than me, y'all. It just let me know that we're all human. Did you hear me? I say it just let us know that we're all human and our palate sometimes is the driving force of our whole entire mechanism. You know, I tried to eat the cake part, but the icing slipped through the set. Y'all know I probably do a whole session on stop eating the cake. Eat the cake and leave the icing. Like how you gotta eat the meat and leave the bone, but no. Sometimes they ain't that separate. It ain't that easy to do that from that capacity. And at the same time, yeah, I guess I failed on that one, y'all. My knee right now is blowing up. My right knee. And I can feel it coming into my left knee. So I gotta doctor myself back. And somehow I gotta find out how do I get high fructose corn syrup out my body. That's what I gotta figure out. So it don't take me all the way down through it. My knee is swollen enough not to bend and I can't straighten it out. Can you imagine getting up and looking for your crutch because you can't even make it to the bathroom because of one undisciplinary action that you did to yourself, to your body, to your mind, to your thoughts, to your being because you was undisciplinary. And so I'm here. Y'all know I beat myself up in front of y'all. I ain't perfect out here in these streets. Don't get it twisted. I ain't perfect out here in these streets. I be trying to do right. Who that was that said, why did I try to do it right? And when I try to do right, I couldn't get it right. And right and went wrong when it went right. When the right went wrong. The right went wrong. That was Paul. The things I ought to. Things that I ought do, I do not. And the things that I ought not do, that I do. Man. So now I'm upset with myself. You feel me? Who I could be mad at right now? I can't be mad at the cake. I can't be mad at the person who sold the cake. Spankies. I can't be mad at Spanky. I can't be mad at them folks. It was up to me to do the disciplinary action and say, nah, I'm good on the cake. If you don't have a peach cobbler, I'll pass today. But I ain't passed, y'all. I got that slice. You heard me? I went on, got that slice. That lemon lime dime. Lemon lime dime. Y'all don't know about Miami. Y'all don't remember lemon lime. Them big lemon lime dimes off of 6'3". What was it, 5'8" somewhere? I forgot where it was. Off of 15th Avenue, them big lemon lime dimes. Y'all don't know about that. But anyway. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. So all I'm here to tell somebody on the sound of my voice is be disciplined. Be better than a thought provoker. Be better than a health conscious coach. Be better than the intellectual content creator. Be better than the podcast professor that act like he don't have enough discipline to not eat the cake. Hey, boy, I ate that cake, yo. I ate the cake. Tried to leave the icing behind. I ate the cake and it started. And all I did was, hey, look, after a while, after about 2 bites where I see that I couldn't separate it, I can show y'all how much cake is left. I still got the cake. But the 2 bites, when I seen I couldn't really separate the icing from the cake, I tried it with the fork. I tried to, sometimes the icing is hard enough for you to just dig it out and the icing still be laying right there down the center of the cake. I done ate both sides of the cake out and the icing just down the center and then the icing on the outside, on one side, on the top. And of course, I can eat the bottom of the cake because there ain't no icing at the bottom. And I've done this thing about 3 or 4 times already. If I want some cake or just something like that, I know that all the cake got icing on it, the high fructose corn syrup. So I went ahead on and just dig out the cake part and just leave the icing there. But this particular cake had to ran over into the cake part. The icing had to ran over into the cake. I couldn't even separate it thoroughly. It wasn't even separating. That's why I stopped eating it. So I was disciplined enough not to eat the whole entire slice. I got the slice right now in the refrigerator. Trying to make that bad boy get hard. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll just throw it in the garbage. I don't know. Listen, sometimes I'm telling y'all, we're not going to always have these disciplinary actions that we're going to need in order to not allow our palates to be the driving force. That's the deal. That's it right there, y'all. Make sure that your palate is not the driving force to your whole sickness. Your palate is the driving force to the sickness. Oh, I'm gonna get me some crabs now. That's one thing about it, boy. I don't eat them all the time. I'm gonna eat me some, some crab, lobster, shrimp. I'm gonna get me a shrimp boil every now and again now. A seafood boil. I'm gonna cook me some seafood. Well, you'll be sick because it's a low vibrational food in the earth. That saturates your body with acidity. It'll saturate your body with acidity now. And so I'm here this morning with a swole right knee. Yes, I am. I'm sitting here as the thought-provoking specialist with a swole right knee because of one undisciplinary action that I took about myself. So that's why I can't beat y'all up when y'all see y'all down and I see y'all in pain. But maybe this pain that I have has purpose. Yeah, it's the purpose of it is to show you that you don't always have all of the correct answers, man. You're not going to always do all the correct actions in the earth that's going to lead you down a path of success. And sometimes we're going to have these flaws and these failures and these frailties because we're human. And so that one undisciplinary action that I took the other day, yeah, I'm suffering the consequences of it. But it's all good in the neighborhood. I'm going to get up from this assignment. I came to the assignment hopping this morning when I was walking perfectly fine. I ain't have no issues. And that one undisciplinary action that swole my knee up because of a slice of cake. Come on now, we got to do better than this. So I know I ain't the only one. I know y'all eat what you want to eat. You want to eat this cabbage and be swole. You know what I'm saying? You want to eat that cabbage and be swole. Y'all see that? Do I leave y'all here to reach for this phone? I say, do I leave y'all right now to reach for the phone? You see that? We unscripted in here, y'all. Look at this pH. So now I got to bring my pH up. So now I'm drinking bottles of water. See that? See pH 9.5? Y'all see it? You see that's 9.5 right there? Yeah, I got to drink the water. Ooh-wee. That one undisciplinary action, y'all. Y'all got to hold on for a second. You know we unscripted in here. It's okay. It's okay. You feel me? Don't get so distracted. Don't be distracted by the distractions. Operate within the construct. What you got to do. Undisciplined means behaving in a way that is not properly controlled, organized, or serious. Did you hear me? I said when you operate from an undisciplinary action, right? When you operate from an undisciplinary space in your life, it means you're behaving in a way that is not properly controlled. And I did not put the appropriate controls in place. I did not put the appropriate buffers in place. I could have just left the cake there. But I didn't. I think I still have a whole slice of cake. All I did was take 2 bites, 2 nice bites out of it. But when I seen I couldn't separate the icing from the cake part, it kind of frustrated me. I said, I can't. But I still took a couple of bites. And those 2 bites was enough to swell my knee up, y'all. So I was trying to be disciplined by digging throughout the cake, separate the cake from the icing, but it didn't happen. It got somewhere in my body. It's in my body. And it went straight to my right knee. And now I guess all that sugar just sitting up in my right knee, causing inflammation. And so, y'all know I ain't above the, I'm not above the construct. I'm not above it. All I know is I can't even straighten my right knee out right now. And so, yeah, I came in, I saw I'm still here on my assignment. I'll be okay. But y'all be better than me. Did you hear me? I say, go ahead on and be better than me. Just be better than me. Yeah, be better. Yeah, be better than me now. You know, I'm here to provoke thoughts, but y'all know I provoke thoughts through my own stories of this thing called life. Because we're all living. Everything around us is living. And everything is attached to everything else in the earth. There's no one thing that's not attached to something else, man. And so our disciplinary actions has to be attached to something. It might be attached to know-how. And so I'm here this morning as an undisciplinary man, only because of one undisciplinary thought that I thought I had the ability to maneuver past certain things and just dig the cake out the middle of the icing. But on this particular one, I couldn't do it. And the icing got there. The icing wasn't froze enough and hard enough for me to get the cake out the center of it. So I just kind of dug through it and tried to get it. And after the second spoon, fork full, and I couldn't separate, I'm like, man, I can't separate this. And I still put it in my mouth, being undisciplined. And right now, my right knee is letting me know how undisciplined I was. Thank God I didn't eat the whole entire cake. I still got the cake right now. But those 2 forkfuls was enough to do the damage to my right knee. So now I need to go and do some research. How do I get high fructose corn syrup out of my right knee? Hey, right now I need to be like, listen, how do I remove high fructose corn syrup, that fake, and we know after the research that I've done over for high fructose corn syrup, it has a little, the C word is attached to it. Yeah, I've been doing some research, y'all. But anyway, we ain't claiming that. We ain't understanding that from that perspective. All I know this morning is I sit here with a swollen right knee. And I'm like, why my knee hurt? I looked back and I was like, wait a minute, what did I eat? And I went back, I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta find out what I ate. And I ate so I knew I had the big, turkey leg with over the bed of yellow rice. So that's good. I ain't never had no problems out of that before. I was like, it was that cake. I said, it was that cake. Because because I couldn't separate the icing from the cake, and the icing got in my body. Off those 2 forkfuls, right now my knee is swollen. And so this morning, y'all, I come before y'all as a real human being like I've always been. Y'all know I don't come in here faking the flaws like I got it all up, like I done crossed all my spiritual T's and dotted all my holy I's, because I haven't, right? So right now, this morning, I am the thought-provoking specialist. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm still your thought provoker. I'm still your health conscious coach. I'm still your intellectual content creator and your podcast professor. But at this very moment, I stand before you as an undisciplinary, active individual. Hey, boy, it ain't no perfection out here in this earth. Boy, it ain't no perfection out here in these streets. Stop acting like you perfect, because you're not. And you allow your palate to drive you into a point, into a perspective by which it causes inflammation in your body. So I'll get it back together. In the next couple of days, y'all know I'll be coming back in here with a whole nother session. But this session is 100% about me and my undisciplinary actions that it took for me to get right here, right now. It's based on my own undisciplinary actions. Yeah. And so I'm on my alkaline water, and I got to bring my alkalinity back up, because what I believe that high fructose corn syrup has the ability to do is take you all the way down into acidity. And we know that acidity is here in the hourglass. This is the hourglass concepts. These are the hourglass narratives and understandings and ideologies in the earth. And everything is predicated upon what you put in your mouth, man. Everything that you put in your mouth is going to do 2 things. It's going to take you low or bring you high. And so this right here maybe is a sign. Maybe this is a warning. Be disciplined. Supersede me. Because right here, down here in this bottom side of the hourglass is acidity. And on the top side of the hourglass is alkalinity. And your body is only going to do 2 things when you put something in your mouth, ma'am. It's either going to take you up or bring you down. And so we know that some foods are neutral. I have the list. I've created a list for over the last 5 years. I've done research on several people, Dr. Sebi. I've done research on several individuals that has written books. Mr. Eat Right for Your Blood Type, sir. Young man that, D. Alamo or something like that there. I looked at his stuff, the Eat Right for Your Blood Type, man. I seen, multiple people, and I took multiple things that I've learned theoretically, and I said, you know what? Let me build my own list according to all the data that's out here in the earth. So I built my own list based on the data that I've learned from other individuals in the earth. And I've added some things to it, and I've taken some things off. As I hear people talk about, something that happened to them or some kind of pain that hit them, I say, what's your blood type? And I say, what did you eat? And they'll tell me, and then I'll go and look at my list and see, does it confirm what I've been saying? So I've been doing research on this thing for the last 5 years. And so at the same time, I'm here to let you know that down here in acidity is death, destruction, and dis-ease. Disease. Where they get the word disease is dis-ease in your body. And so right now, that's how I know that I'm down in the acidic side of the understanding in my body, is because my right knee is hurting. My right knee is blowing up right now. So my body has to be acidic. And so it's down here in death, destruction, and disease. Now, right here, up here, ma'am, is health, wellness, and well-being. And so this is the light side of conscientiousness. This is the darkness. Right here has to be positivity. This right here has to be negativity. This right here has to be conscious thoughts. This right has to be unconscious thoughts. This is walking in the awareness. When you're aware and you're alert and you cognitively understanding that everything you put in your body has a significant value. It's either going to bring you up or take you down. And so right now, my body had to have gone down into acidity, dis-ease, when they get the word disease. So I'm here this morning as an undisciplinary, thought-provoking specialist. And guess what? It's going to be okay. I had to go through this in order to understand that. You understand? And so I'll come in here this morning as the individual. I said, I came in here this morning as the individual that's designed and has been anointed and has been appointed for this point in time and season in the lives and the minds of the people. I'm still your thought provoker. I hopefully through my testament that y'all can see how it does my body, that y'all can understand and comprehend that what's your blood type? How should I be eating? How should I be paying? What should I be paying attention to when I put things in my mouth? Do you understand? So imagine had I ate the whole entire cake, y'all. How about I was undisciplined to that point that I ate? Listen, all I took was 2 bites out of this cake. You know the sliced part that come thin at the bottom? It come real thin at the bottom because they slice it from the back. So it's wider in the back and it come thin in the front. And at the same time, there was 2 thin little pieces. I just dug it out right there with my fork and dug it out right there and boom, and hit it. And I seen that I wasn't able to separate the icing from the cake, and I still put it in my mouth, being undisciplined. I'm like, it should be okay. It was only a little bit. Yeah, that little bit. I can't cheat a little bit, y'all. Did you hear me? I say I'm not in the position to cheat even a little bit. My body won't even, it'll tell me I did something wrong. I've been on this journey for the last 8 years, 9 years. I've been walking this thing out consciously, understanding what do I put in my mouth. Everything that I put in my mouth has a significant value. So I passed by the the glazed donuts, because I know glaze has high fructose corn syrup. All the glazes at Krispy Kreme, all the glazes that they put on all these little pastries, if it got glaze on it, it's made out of high fructose corn syrup, guaranteed. I haven't found one yet that doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. And so I'm disciplined enough to walk by the glazed donuts now. I used to like the cinnamon rolls with the cinnamon. They go around in a circle. I peel one off and just eat it like that. Just eat it. Yeah, I used to like them cinnamon rolls at the QT. Yeah, I can't touch them now. That glaze has high fructose corn syrup in it. So I knew better. I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I create intellectual content that you can pay attention to, that you can look and see and do the research for yourself, and then say, you know what, that young man might have a valid point. I'm still your podcast professor. Yeah. But these undisciplinary actions will cause you to be in pain. And undisciplined means behaving in a way that is not properly controlled for. See, I didn't put a buffer in place. When you control for something, and that means you put buffers in place to make sure that it buffer and it comes and it's in control. I did have control enough not to continue to eat it, but I didn't have control enough to not to put it in my mouth in the first place. So that's why I'm beating myself up right now from an undisciplinary action man. Because when she offered it to me, I should have said no, I'm good. But I didn't. I got my lemon lime dime. I got my lemon lime. It was lemon lime. It was green. It was looking good too. It was like, oh wait. Don't make me go get the cake. I can show y'all how much I ate of it. I ain't gonna do that right now though. I ain't gonna beat myself up too much more. But today is a beat up day on my own behalf, based on the fact that I was undisciplined about the cake, trying to eat the cake and leave the icing. And it had melted so deep into the cake till it still got me. But it's all good in the neighborhood. Maybe we just learn and we learn. Maybe we learn and we learn. That's it. You feel me? So I'm trying to get, what is it, 46? I've been talking to y'all 46 minutes. I got 15 more minutes with y'all. What I'm supposed to do. All right, come on. Here it is, y'all. I got to do something with y'all right quick to come and get y'all straight for this Monday morning. But behaving in a way that is not properly controlled for, and I'm not organized, and it wasn't serious. So I'm behaving in a way that's not properly controlled, organized, and serious. And it can also mean a lack of self-control. Yeah, that's what I lack, I guess. Even though I did, though, on certain points, I ain't eat the whole cake. I did buy it in the first place, right? So it's all good. Y'all know I don't have no pressure. Ain't no pressure over here. Ain't no pressure. Ain't no worries. I'll take my good with the bad. Because I know better now. Now, if I keep doing it, then that's a problem. But I know better now. So here it is, y'all. Welcome to the Hourglass Era, where the sands of time converge in the morning, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. Allow us to guide as we delve into the depths of our consciousness and navigate the interwoven pathways of the mind. Join me on this thought-provoking journey where we explore the spiritual, intellectual, and physical realms, peering into the very essence of health awareness and holistic understandings. Everything on this earth is symbolic of the hourglass concepts, and its center represents neutrality, balance, a pivotal metaphor. And so right here is neutrality. See, that's neutral. You see it? That center part of the hourglass is neutrality. It's neutral. It's 7. This is the pH in your body from 0 to 14. 7 being the center, right? So one number under 7 is 6, and one number above 7 is 8. And so in this little spot right here, between these 2 points of 6 and 8, is neutrality. Alkalinity has to be up here. Acidity has to be down here. But our bodies and our minds and our thoughts all has to be paid attention to. So we just can't have a balanced pivotal metaphor for our journey. Just as the pH transition from acidity to alkalinity, so too must we navigate our thoughts from discordance to harmony. And you see that? I sit here and say this all the time, and we're going to have to navigate. That word navigate is a beautiful word in the earth. We're going to have to learn how to navigate around the palate, around the driving force of our mouths that desire our palates to be filled with a certain taste on your certain taste buds. And so at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we might have to go, we're going to have to transition from acidity to alkalinity. And so too must we navigate our thoughts from discordance to harmony. It's about transversing the realms of the seven chakras and then unlocking the spiritual experiences and aligning our conscious selves with the greater aspect of life. Did you hear me? We're going to have to align ourselves and be in alignment with the greater aspect of life, not the lesser aspect, but the greater aspect of life, man. We're going to have to align ourselves and our mind and our thoughts in all three components and compartments. All three is significant. Your spirit, your mind, and your body has to be in an alkalinic state in order for you to become the best version of yourself that you can become. And to self-actualize what Maslow talked about in the hierarchy needs. It's a triangle, and all of our needs have to be met. And as we go up this triangle, the only way to get to self-actualization, I believe I'm adding another component to his construct, Maslow's hierarchy needs. Go Google it for yourself, Maslow's hierarchy needs. But he felt as though, I don't know if he knew that all three things has to be in alignment. Your spirit, your mind, and your body, all three components has to be alkalinic. In order for you to self-actualize, yes. Because right now, we got to do it. And so each session here unravels the unexplored conscious thoughts of human existence, inviting you to awaken, transcend, and comprehend the vast expansions of our inner world. And we have a whole inner world inside of us. I believe that the same world that we have outside, that we look into all of these different entities for the outside of ourselves, somehow or another, if this earth is us and we are the earth because we are made out of the earth, then everything outside is inside. Ooh, that's a revelation that just came right now. Ooh, that's a download that just came right now, y'all. I'm telling you that everything outside of your body is inside of your body because we're made of the earth. And 96% of our body that's made up of this dirt that we call bodies. 96% of our bodies is made up of that periodical table chart that we learned in 8th grade. Google it for yourself. Say, what's 96% of our body made up? Is hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. It's 4 of them. Yeah. And so transcend and comprehend the vast expansions of our inner world. So come, tune in, and let's embark together on this extraordinary odyssey towards enlightenment. And so I'm here this morning. It's going to be okay. I promise it's going to be okay. Did you hear me? I said it's going to be okay. Yeah. But sometimes in this thing called life, we ain't going to always cross all of our T's. We're not going to always dot all of our holy I's. All our spiritual T's will not be crossed, man. All of our spiritual T's would not be crossed, and all of our holy I's will not be dotted. Because we are human. We're human. Did you hear me? I say we are human vessels on this earth. And there's no perfection in it. I know, I know. I know we was told to strive towards perfection. I know. But I'm here to let you know, just in case you don't understand this concept, sir. Hey, bro, just because you think that you're perfect don't necessarily make it be so. You're not. And I'm here this morning to say, even when we strive towards perfection, we're going to falter and we're going to fail. We might get close to the perfected part of this thing called life. But I'm here to tell you that right as you get there, you might have 2 notches up to perfection. Guess what's going to happen? The reality going to set in and going to show you how far you are still from that goal of perfection, because you'll do something that will trigger and knock you back down some notches, like I did by eating that cake. Yeah. And so I'm here as your thought provoker. I'm here as your creative content creator. I'm going to create intellectual content. And y'all can see the real side of me, because I don't have no reason to be out here faking and flogging y'all. I don't have no reason to be out here flaunting. I don't have no reason to. I'm going to sit here under the assignment by which has been placed on my life and be real. I don't know how to be anything else. I don't know how to be fake out here in these streets. A whole bunch of fake, phony folk. And if you're looking for that on your sessions and on your lives and on your podcast, then you keep on looking. You're gonna find it. I promise you will. Or on social media, or on just as people as content creators. You know what I'm saying? People content and create any content they desire. They allow their body to be their content. And right now, I'm allowing my body and my experiences and my downfalls and my shortcomings to be my content. It's okay. But I promise you this, you will know that I understand and comprehend my undisciplinary actions that cause this one trauma. I know how to do better from this point on. I never order another cake. I promise you I won't. Not if it got icing on it. I never try to dig out the center and get the cake out the center and leave the bone. Eat the meat and leave the bone. Get the cake part and then leave the icing. I ain't doing that no more. I see the trauma and the dramatic trauma of my knee blowing up because of the 2 bites that I did take out that cake. I still got the whole cake in the refrigerator right now. Yeah. But anyway, I beat myself up for y'all. Huh? Hey, look, I said I beat myself up for you. You ain't got to even get the bat out for me. I beat myself up for being an undisciplinary, from operating from an undisciplinary spot. But I did have discipline. I did do it. I can't beat myself up too much, y'all. I bought it though. That's what I'm mad at. I spent $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 or whatever it was. I ain't even know how much the cake cost. I just wanted it at that moment because she said, it's lemon lime. We got the lemon lime. I'm like, yeah, the lemon lime. The green one? She said, yeah, the green. I'm like, yeah, bring it. Put it in my bag. I said, yeah, put it in my bag. Put it in my bag. Good morning. Good morning. I said, yeah, put it in my bag. I'm good over here in the neighborhood. I'm straight. I'm going to eat my food and have me some dessert. That's what my thought process was. I'll eat the food and have me a little bit of dessert. Some sweet to go with it. So I'm suffering. I'm going to drink my alkaline water though. Yeah, I'm going to drink my alkaline water. It's 59 minutes and 9 seconds. It's 59:09. I got y'all got me for a few more seconds, y'all. I'm here to tell somebody in the sound of my voice, be better than me. That's all. I'm glad this is transpiring the way it did. because at the same time, I'll just let y'all know that I'm human too. As I stand behind this sacred desk, as I stand behind this sacred desk in this sacred moment that I use 1 hour a day, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour, I'm here to speak into the mind of the people. And so as I use this platform, I just use it from a perspective of knowing that I'm not perfect. I ain't out here, saying like acting like y'all get y'allself together because I got myself together already. Nah, y'all ain't never seen me talk like that ever. And I'll come in here and I'll be honest with the people because I think that honesty is one of our warfare armors. I know it don't say it in the book, have our loins girded with truth and our feet shod with the gospel of preparation of peace, and have our breastplate of righteousness on and the helmet of salvation. And I know we have the sword of the spirit, which is the word, and we have the shield of faith where we're able to quench the fiery dots of the enemy. And so where is honesty? I'm going to add another one to that, because you got to be honest with yourself. I know they words say don't add nothing and don't take nothing away, but I got to look further, because maybe that on that breastplate he had little things that will suffice, the breastplate of righteousness. And so when you walk, you got to walk righteous and understanding and comprehension. You got to walk cognitively aware when you walk in righteous. And so maybe I miss honesty. Maybe honesty is in that warfare armor, because you got to be honest with yourself to say, hey, look, I made a mistake. I'm an undisciplinary. I made one undisciplinary action. I was walking around here good on my bicycle, doing all kind of stuff. And I'm back on a crutch, just temporary. Until I could get this high fructose corn syrup out my knee, out my body. Maybe I need to go take me old nice laxative or something. I don't know. I got to figure this stuff out, y'all. And I figure it out in front of y'all. I don't care. It's okay. This is my live, and this is my session, and this is my situation. You probably couldn't even be free enough to even talk like this if you was sitting in somebody else's pulpit. So maybe this is my pulpit. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the reason why he said, come out from among them. That's what he told me. He said, come out from among them. That's what he said to me. I'm like, what? Come on now. I'm a part of this. But if it's in you, then it's there already. You go inside yourself internally, ma'am, and get the person that you need to bring out. He's in you already. Might be lying dormant, sleep. So he say, wake him up, nudge him, pinch him, poke him, do whatever you got to do to wake that inner man up inside of you and let him become. Ooh. I said, let him become. Let him, her, that inner man that's inside of you, let it become. Ooh-wee. Bring it up out of you and let it exude into the earth. I felt something just then. But I'm here. I'm on my side, man. All it takes is one undisciplinary action. Did you hear me? I say all it takes is one undisciplinary action. That's all it took. One. 2 forkfuls. That's all it took, y'all. 2 forkfuls of undisciplinary actions. Ooh-wee. So I'll suffer the consequences of my undisciplinary action. The rest of the cake got to go in the garbage. But those 2 forkfuls was enough to swell my knee. You see how that go? I can't even cheat a little bit with my body. I can't even cheat a little bit. And so I'm here. I'm gone, y'all. Oh, it's an hour and 4 minutes and 32 seconds later. I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health-conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor, and I'll definitely see y'all tomorrow under better conditions. Y'all be blessed.